Hi, welcome back to Jacqui's Brisbane, and today we're going to Bounce, which is an Indoor Trampoline Centre, and it's a 40 enterprise place at Tingalpa, and it's absolutely massive. We parked out the front, and there's also parking underneath and on the road, so you're absolutely insured to get a park. So but we also booked online, which I would advise doing because it is school holidays, but it's a good thing to do anytime, because you can see how many places are left in each session, because they are in 1 hour sessions. You can book for longer, of course, 2 or 3 if you like, but we only did 1 hour, but it's an excellent way to assure your place when you get there. This is a little bit of a look inside. Of course, this is only a small area of Bounce, and it's the ceilings are really high, and there's lots of bright colours everywhere, which is excellent. And there's heaps of seating available for people who don't want to bounce, with wooden benches and chairs and tables. It just accommodates everyone. And here's a giant ceiling fan, which I absolutely love this concept. The air that it gives off covers the whole place, and you just cool the whole time you're jumping. You don't get too hot and overheated and sweaty. It's amazing. It's really excellent. It really works very, very well. And over here you have a small section of the trampolines. You can see all the beautiful bright colours, and the running wall, which I'll show you more pictures of in a minute, all along the back there, where you can run up and sit on the top, which is a fantastic idea. And here you've got, there's actually 3 runways, and you can do all sorts of tricks as you're running down, whatever you want to do, before you land in the giant air pillow at the back, which is just so much fun. The only thing is you're not allowed to land on your stomach. But yeah, when there's children or people on there, it's very well supervised, which is fantastic. Here's a smaller tightrope. There is a larger one, I'll show you that in a minute, but this is fantastic for smaller children to get their balance skills happening, and it's very safe. It's very well padded and lots of fun. And here's the larger one for the older children. I think you've got to be approximately 130 to 140 centimetres, I'm not quite sure, to get onto this one, and it's quite a bit higher, but again very well padded and loads of fun to try and make it across. There you have my 6-year-old on the left. She's made it up, and she's sitting down to have a breather up the running wall, which is great. She finally got up, which was excellent. It was a real challenge for her. As you can see on this one, she was getting up there, and it took her a few goes, but she finally did it, and she absolutely loved it. And then she was away. It was really, really loads of fun. And what this thing is in the middle, the black thing, you can bounce up on it from the trampolines. You can do handstands from the trampolines to land up there, all sorts of tricks, and then it's loads of fun to jump off again onto the trampolines, which was great. And I found these trampolines to be really super bouncy. They're not the high bounce area, I'll show you that in a minute, but it is the material that they've used for the trampolines are extremely high quality, but very, very bouncy. You don't have to work too hard to get a high bounce, which I think is brilliant. It's very well done. And here up the other end of the same trampoline area, you've got a little pink wall for the smaller children if they want to try and jump up into the wall there and then jump off as well. So they cater for all ages, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And I just thought I'd show you a picture of the drinking fountains there, which is next to, which is good to know if you forget water or you don't want to buy it from the cafe, which is next to the locker area. And I did use this, which is great. I just paid $2 for 1.5 hours to put my keys in and my mobile phone and things like that. And then around it, you can put your shoes in, or any other items like that, like hats or jumpers. So it's good to know that they have secure lockers there, and as I said, it only costs $2. And then you've got a basketball area, and my 6-year-old loved having a go at this. You can bounce your way up with the ball and then try and get it in the hoop at the end, and there's 3 of those to do, and there's also a staff member there as well supervising. And you can see up the top there's all sorts of chairs and tables there as well, to sit and have a coffee, and then to the right and left there's other sorts of chairs as well, made out of wood, like a step situation where you can just sit up there as well, which is great. Here you've got the dodgeball area. And I was really impressed how the staff member included my 6-year-old in it as well, because they had varying ages. I didn't show you all of it, but there were quite older children as well. And he really made sure that they included everybody and everybody got a fair turn. And it was really excellent and well done also. He stayed there the whole time and it was just so much fun also. And here's another friendly staff member. As I said, I'm so impressed with the staff here. Everybody was helpful and everybody was so friendly to all the children. It was really, really great, which all makes it so much better when you go places and the staff are really friendly towards the children, because that's what it's meant to be all about. And yeah, they're very attentive and they're just they're very focused the whole time on what in their area and what's happening, which is fantastic. And here's the cafe. As I said, we didn't use the cafe this time, but it's good to know it's there if you want a coffee or something like that, or a cup of tea. There's hot chocolates. There's also hot snacks are available. And there's also a sign there you can see where you can book parties, which I think is a great idea to have a party at Bounce. Okay, now this is looking down to the high bounce area. You've got to be a certain height to get into this area, and you can also do the wall running, which is a lot higher than the other area, and they're super bouncy but loads of fun if you're tall enough and if you can do it. And there's also bounce fit classes, which is great. You've got to book online to do it, because as it says, there is limited capacities in each class, but if you're into that, they do cater for that as well. And there's just a how to book online with the bounceinc.com.au to secure a session, which I think is a really the way to go. This is the reception where you walk in, and the staff there are really friendly, very helpful and efficient. They'll give you a wristband for the particular session that you're going into, and they have lots of merchandise there as well if you'd like to buy, you know, any Bounce t-shirts or wristbands or anything like that. And I would thoroughly recommend going to Bounce. We all had a fantastic time. The staff there were brilliant. It's safe. There's so many things to do there. It caters for all different ages. I had a great time. It's absolutely huge, great parking, and I really think it's the place to go for indoor trampolining. So don't forget to subscribe, and can't wait to see where we go next. See you soon. Bye.